Hi, how are you? Ken Arnerzone, Vista, California. Episode 109. Sam Thompson, Old School. Throughout my series of episodes, I've highlighted a lot of players, 108 of them. A lot of them have been the old school, indicating 1870s, 1880s, 1890s, 1900s, up through about 1930, 1940s. Consider those the premium old school players. I've got one in this episode, Sam Thompson, Baseball Hall of Fame. I want you to know that out of all the players that have played, 15,000 baseball players, Sam Thompson came in number one in a certain category. You want to know what it is? He played 1,410 games and had 1,308 RBIs. Do you realize that he almost averaged one RBI for every game he played in his career? That is number one, according to the ratio of RBIs per games played. Following me? 1,410 games, 1,308 RBIs. That is 0.927 RBIs per game, just under one RBI a game. You know who came in second in that list was Lou Gehrig, then Hank Greenberg, Joe DiMaggio, Babe Ruth, Jimmy Fox, Al Simmons, Cap Hansen, Ted Williams, and Ed Delante. They all are in the top 10 as far as ratio of RBIs per games played. What do you think of that? Sam Thompson, number one. He played from 1885 to 1906. First year, he comes in and plays for the Detroit Wolverines. Then he played for the Philadelphia Athletics. First year, 44 RBIs, 303 batting average. Second year, 89 RBIs, 310 batting average. His third year, he came in late, started at 25 years old. So his third year, he's 27. 203 hits, 118 runs scored, 28 doubles, 23 triples, 10 homers, 166 RBIs in 127 games. So that year, over an RBI every game. 372 batting average. See what I mean about the old school ball players putting up tremendous numbers? 203 hits and 166 RBIs. 372 average for the season. Next year, he missed 100 games. I don't know what happened. So he had 40 RBIs. So in his first 4 years, let's see, 340 RBIs. 4 years, 340, just under maybe about 80 RBIs per year, right? Takes off 1889, 111 RBIs, 296 average. Next year, 102 RBIs, 313 average. Next year, 90 RBIs, 294 average. Next year, 104 RBIs, 305 average. Next year, 126 RBIs, 370 average. 130 runs scored, 222 hits. That's his high. Bats 370. 1894, what does he do for an encore? 187 hits, 149 RBIs. And he bats 415. He's one of those players that batted 400. You say, how many games? I say he had 502 at-bats. That qualifies. 415 batting average. 187 hits in 102 games. 1895, he's 35 years old. Has 211 hits, 131 runs scored, 45 doubles, 21 triples, 18 homers, 165 RBIs. Second time he's gone over 165 RBIs. 392 batting average. The previous year, 415. This year, 392. $18.96, 100 RBIs, 298. His last 2 years, only played 17 games and had 18 RBIs. Then he had like 8 years off. Then at 46 years old, he came back and got 4 RBIs. So we can say that Sam Thompson, in about 12 years, got 1,308 RBIs. In 12 years? He was on a pace for over 2,000 RBIs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons of over 100 RBIs. You had 166, 165, 149, and 126. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seasons batting over 300 with a high of 415. He had a 392, had a 372, and a 349 average. Sam Thompson, have you heard of him? What a career. Only 1,988 hits. He started at age 25 and he stopped at age 38. 15 years, they say. I don't know why. In 1906, he stopped playing. Again, I think they're working in other industries. But how about Sam Thompson, Baseball Hall of Fame, career batting average 331. Now you know why I like the old school ball players. I've read a lot about them. I've looked at their stats. Don't tell me they got easy pitching, because they didn't. They still had to hit the ball. They still had to grind and play baseball games. And the conditions, hotels weren't that great. Ball fields weren't that great. Traveling wasn't that great. Today, they got better hotels, ball fields, traveling schedules, days off. You know, some of these guys don't even play every day. They play 5 days a week and they take the weekend off. Or they get one at bat a game. These guys, he had 6,526 at-bats in 1,400 games. I'm impressed with Sam Thompson. Came in number 1 as far as ratio of RBIs per games played. How about that? 331 batting average is top 20, right? Maybe top 15 of all time. I'm impressed. Okay. All right, let's continue our countdown. Here's a new school player, indicating played in the 2000s. Mike Piazza is next. I like the name Piazza, don't you? Thanks for watching. I'm out.